going to use some stacked ribbon on our Easy Bow Maker. So what that means is I'm going to create a pattern out of ribbons that's going to be pulled and layered into layers on here, stacked up, and then you'll be able to separate it to get kind of a different layered look of a bow. And it kind of makes it a little bit easier to pull a bunch of ribbons at once. It gives you really neat texture. So you have to come up with the color combo you want, like normal. And it's really important, the layers here, because instead of us putting them on one at a time, we're going to pull them all at once. So I'm going to start with my Harlequin on the bottom because, number one, it's the widest. And it needs to be on the bottom. So if I had a 4-inch or something, it would have to start on the bottom. And then my next layer can be smaller or the same size, okay? So the next layer is this one here, a 1.5, and it's an orange. Now, I can use the same size or really small. It's just a lot of it would be covered. So it's nice if I kind of stagger them up. I'm going to put the orange, and then I'm going to put the stripe with the black and white. And then I'm going to put the baby check on top because it can layer on top. And I'll be pulling back from my left with my left hand. And whenever I pull, they're not going to roll off straight, perfectly tight. So you're going to need a lot of excess, which I have a lot of excess right now sitting in my lap here to help me make really good cuts and turns. Now, because this bow has lots of fun streamers when you do it, make sure you use a long tail because it's super duper cute. Okay, so I'm going to go with the 20-inch tail. I'm trying to find the end of my ribbon here. And now you're going to kind of keep it taut between your fingers so you got a nice little layer going. And when we get ready to do our twist, we want to make sure that when we do a twist that everything looks really good and layered, okay? I will come back and trim the ends once we get the bow put together. But there's my 20-inch tail, and I've got all those layers going in, and I'm going to twist, okay? So that starts us off. Now I'm going to hold my finger in the middle. We're going to start these loops. Now this bow works best with all the loops the same size, and wider the better. With some, don't go too far, but 6 to 7 inches I think is a great length. So I'm going to go 7-inch here, and I want to keep them all nice and tight with my left hand right here. And then I'm twisting in the center, and I still want to make sure they're nice and loopy, and they might start to slide around. Don't worry about it too much, it's okay. Now I'm going to come over here on the right and do the same thing, keeping my stacked lined up. Put them in the middle, and just don't let it get too loose. Like, pull that top one. See how I'm pulling each one? So hopefully it'll help it stack up better. And then twist, okay? So we got a little stack for me. You can see here. It tried to slip off. Okay, there's our first part. We got 2 loops on either side. Now we're going to do the next one. Keep lining them up. 7 inches, come to the center with all 4 ribbons and make sure they're lined up and not twisting. When I get ready to pull the next one and I have a little tension from the spool, it'll help. Alright, it won't be quite this fidgety here. Alright, that's better. Okay, let's go. Let's go. 7 inches here. Alright, I'm going to show you what it looks like with just 2 loops on either side. It's really cute though. So, what you can do with just 2 loops on either side is I can start to separate these now, right? So I start to separate the layers. You leave them overlap just a little bit, but you put the orange, and then you have the black, and you see how cute that is, okay? So if we only had 2 loops, it wouldn't be a complete circle. It would be more like like our normal bow shape here. See how cute that is? Let's do 3 on either side, 3 sets of the ribbons on either side, and let's see how that looks when we pull it open, okay? I'm going to bring my third one in. So I just gently pull this away and see if it gets twisted. You just take your time, don't get in a hurry. Bring that here, twist, and let's do the other side. Get a good twist on it. You gotta have it tight. I'm sure the more you did this, the better you get at it. All right, let's bring that to the middle and scrunch it down. Watch that top ribbon. All right, 20-inch tail. And then I'm going to dovetail all these. I'm not going to dovetail, I'm just going to angle cut them. All right. Okay, my long tail's coming down the middle. Now let's open them up. Let's do that same thing and start opening them up. That's really cute. I can't wait for you guys to play with this type of bow. I haven't made these in a long time. But they're fun. Especially, let's say you don't have a lot of great, cool patterns in your stock right now, but you've got plenty of other ribbons you just kind of need to use. We created our own cool print here. So I'm going to match it on this side, so I'm going to go Harlequin pulled out. Then I'm going to pull out orange. And then I'm leaving the little stripe on the inside of the black stripe. But you create your pattern. And you could go to town, like you could pull them all the way out if you wanted. Like you could have them just completely separated, whatever you want. And then if this little one's loose, I'm going to tighten it up a little bit here. There he goes. So I'm going to pull it this way. So Harlequin, orange, stripe, and check. Turned out really cute. Now let's just take it off the bow maker and see how tight we can get it. And I noticed they really didn't finish the center of these with any small loop or anything like that. They just left them kind of open. So you could do your own hybrid. You could add a smaller loop. You could add just a solid color loop here to the middle. Okay, don't let it slide too much. Keep it tight. Rotate these to the front. You got lots of layers of ribbon. Okay. Watch that twist. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Let me make sure I got this one good. All right, let me get it tight. And then they're all on the same plane, basically. One doesn't really sit above the other. And you get ready to shape them out. Now, I think we still would have to do something in the center or use them in a wreath where you could cover the middle. But this is brown in there. If you use black, I think that would work great. But definitely experiment with it. I haven't made them in a while, so I can see where some of my ribbon's a little loose. But basically, you pull it all at once, and then you separate those loops. And if you want to get really separate, we can do this. Like, we can separate them, separate them, separate them, separate them. But you get that nice layered look. And I probably would still use ribbon in the middle, or put a ball or something in there, but I think that is really, really fun. Okay, so experiment with that and see if you want to use that in your next project, and I'll play with it more. Okay, y'all go have fun with ribbon. Bye, guys.